You call me at 2 a.m., heart racing, because someone just left with the kids, and you think it's over? I've had that call. Listen, losing time with your children isn't automatic, and tonight I'm going to tell you the 3 myths that make parents worst case themselves into panic, and what to do in the next 24 hours to protect routine and parenting time. Let's chat.
Welcome to Danny's Den, your weekly mix of law, love, sports, and pop culture. We'll unpack the myths, give clear next steps, and end with a tiny music pick to reset. If any of this lands heavy, pause and come back when you're steady. Quick legal heads up. This episode is general information, not legal advice. If you need case-specific help, consult local counsel. Links are in the show notes. Okay, let's get into it. Myth 1, people say all the time, mothers always get custody. I hear it at intake and in the grocery line. It drives people crazy. But here's the real rule. Judges look to the child's best interests, not gender. So what counts? Who packs lunches? Who handles bedtime meltdowns? Who arranges doctor appointments? The everyday stuff. Those routine facts matter more than speeches about who deserves custody. A screenshot showing you picked up Emma 18 of 20 Tuesdays last semester. An email from Miss Rivera confirming you scheduled the pediatric visit on March 12th. And grocery receipts that line up with school lunches. Judges read timelines. Even a single consistent month of records can carry weight. So if you're worried, start with low conflict documentation. Not drama, simple facts. Calendars, teacher emails, appointment confirmations. That's your evidence. Myth 2. If I plead guilty or get arrested, I lose my parenting rights. That's terrifying to hear, I know. The truth is more nuanced. Courts consider criminal history, but context is everything. Was the offense connected to the child? Was it violent? Is there an ongoing safety risk? Contrast 2 examples. A 2019 nonviolent misdemeanor with no incident since versus a recent violent episode where a child was present. Those are not treated the same. Judges focus on current risk and evidence, not just a headline or one charge. If there's been violence, substance use around the kids, or a protective order, get advice fast. That may trigger supervised exchanges or temporary restrictions while the court evaluates safety. But an old, isolated, nonviolent conviction often won't strip a parent of time on its own. Myth 3. Dating after separation never matters. That's half right and half dangerous. Dating itself isn't disqualifying. The problem is actions that affect the kids, bringing a new partner into the home without agreement, exposing children to risky behavior, or public social posts that suggest chaos. Those can be used in court. Rule of thumb. Keep new relationships private until parenting plans are stable. Avoid posting about volatile breakups, and don't put the kids in the middle. Simple boundaries protect parenting time. Okay, let's get practical. Your documentation playbook is your daily defense. I'll make this bite-size so you can start tonight. 1. Calendar. Keep a dated calendar of who had the kids and when. Even simple entries help. 2. School and medical records. Save emails from teachers, appointment confirmations, and vaccination records. 3. Communication logs. Polite texts confirming pickups or swaps. Those calm, time-stamped messages are better evidence than heated voicemails. 4. Preserve without performing. Screenshots and PDFs are fine. Don't post the dispute publicly. That just gives the other side fuel. One concrete tool I recommend. A short family routine packet. 1 page. Bedtime, 8 p.m. Meds, melatonin 1 milligram as needed. Allergies, peanuts, avoid. Calming phrase, 2 deep breaths. Add favorite snacks and who handles soccer pickups. Share it with the other parent and sit on it until you need it. Low drama, high utility. Now, when do you actually move fast? Contempt and emergency orders are for real emergencies. If a parent is withholding the child, moving them across state lines without notice, or directly violating custody orders in a way that harms the child, that's when you call the lawyer and the court moves quickly. Before you rush to filing,
try a calm written request to fix the problem and document it. If that fails, get a local lawyer or legal aid to assess enforcement or emergency relief. Courts prefer resolution, but they will act when there's real non-compliance or danger.
Let's talk stability, because kids remember routines. If your kid watches Eagles games every Sunday, keep that plan. If they love Yankees pregame hats, preserve that ritual. Consistency is both comforting for children and persuasive in court.
Simple moves. Put game day custody and swaps in writing. Arrange backups if travel conflicts come up, and record who handled which holiday this year. Those small organized steps reduce friction and show you prioritized continuity.
Music reset. After a hard conversation, try 5 minutes of the same warm, late 90s R&B slow jam, something familiar and calming to help kids and adults decompress. Ritual matters. Music closes the emotional loop.
All right, quick checklist before we go. Document daily care. Understand the context around criminal incidents. Date with boundaries and keep kids out of the drama. Preserve routines, and if there's immediate danger or clear court order violations, document and get legal help now.
If this helped even a little, subscribe so future episodes land in your feed. And if you want me to bust another myth or hear a messy scenario you're living through, drop a comment or send a direct message and I'll try to tackle it next time. If you need specific legal help, check the show notes for local resources and my consult info. I offer a free 30-minute intake to see if I can help. I can't give case-specific advice on air, but I can point you to the right resources.
Thanks for listening to Danny's Den. Take care of yourself, protect those small routines, and remember, steady, ordinary steps protect kids more than big gestures. Let's chat.